Hello everyone, Rurikhan here coming at you with another Diablo 3 video, and today was the day that Blizzard finally announced that they are going to be removing the auction house from the Diablo 3 PC version, and I could not be happier. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, I'm downloading Diablo 3 at this very minute. Like, as we're talking, my computer is downloading Diablo 3 for the PC right now, and I am really surprised. Like, I would have never ever thought that Blizzard would actually do it. Like, I said it from the start, and that is what pains me the most, is that I was one of the people that basically, I was one of the fiercest advocates of not having a real money auction house or a gold auction house, any kind of auction houses in Diablo 3. Like I said it since the start. I always said it, that an auction house would friggin' kill Diablo 3, and that's pretty much what happened for me personally. I know that several people were still playing it and doing their own thing, and look, more power to them. I also know that there were probably a lot of people who were making a living out of the Diablo 3 auction house, but the fact of the matter is, it pretty much destroyed a big part of the experience of what Diablo was, due to the fact that the looting system was crafted around the auction house. So basically, players would stop playing the game to get loot, and they would just resort to the auction house for that. Now, the footage that you guys are actually watching right now, this is from the console version, because like I said, I'm still downloading the PC version. My internet right now is super slow when it comes to downloads. Thank God I'm still able to actually upload some of this stuff, so there's that. But I'm ridiculously happy, although I do have to say that it also feels like it was a little too late, because let's face it, I mean, this is something that should have been done a long time ago, and I do mean a long time ago, back when the first players pretty much started leaving Diablo 3, like myself, because I think that a big portion of the Diablo 2 crowd basically just left because of the fact that they weren't really playing Diablo 3 for the loot. They were playing, and I don't mean just, just playing for the loot. Obviously, you play for the experience as well. But what I mean is, we weren't actually killing monsters to get our loot. We were just playing to get gold, and through that gold, we would go to the auction house and pretty much pick and choose, which is just something that completely destroyed a portion of the core experience of Diablo 3. And it's interesting because just today we saw the developers, and I say today, I don't know exactly when the video is going to go up. I mean, I intend to upload it as soon as I'm done recording it, but who knows, because this kind of stuff takes time, so I'll have to apologize. But either way, I'm recording this video as soon as I saw the video of the developers, which Sidestrafe actually linked it to me. He linked me the video of the Blizzard devs saying that they were going to eliminate the auction house, and I was just like, I can't believe it. Like, my first reaction on Twitter was, fuck yeah, about goddamn time. Thank you. But at the end of the day, I do have to wonder how much of that was due to the fact that the console version received probably so much positive. I can only imagine that the console version received a ton of positive reviews due to the way that it actually handled things. I still feel that there's a couple of things that the console version still does better. Like, one of those things is obviously dodging. You don't have dodging on the PC version, but I've already explained the reasoning behind that. That is because on the consoles, you guys actually we have a narrower field of view, so it kind of makes sense giving players a way out, since they can easily get surrounded by monsters. So it kind of makes sense to give them an easy way out as well. Whereas in the PC side of things, we do get to have a little bit more of a zoomed out experience, so we get to see more of where the monsters are and all that stuff. So it's like, look, learn to play. You don't really need a dodge on the PC version, though it would be a cool addition, I still have to say. But again, you don't really know how something like that would work with the mouse, and who knows if they decide to add it later on or not. Now, the one reason why I'm not excited to play Diablo 3 on the PC right now, even though I'm downloading it right now just to be prepared, is we still don't have the Loot 2.0, which is a big deal of that, because the auction house itself is only really going to be leaving on the 14th of March next year, so it's still kind of a long ways off. But it is leaving, and it makes me tremendously happy. I was actually talking with a couple of friends of mine saying, look, guys, looks like it's time for us to go back to Diablo. No more of this gold farming bullshit and actually, grinding for our items and stuff like that. And you guys might be wondering, well, but there's already been a ton of trading in Diablo 3, so what does it matter at this point? Isn't the market just saturated with items? But Blizzard aren't stupid. What they're doing is they're probably going to time this. I'm not exactly sure if the release date for Reaper of Souls has been announced. It possibly has, but I'm not really up for researching that right now. I'll just either put it in an annotation or in the comments or in whatever. But basically, this thing is only going to happen on the 14th of March, which is probably going to be a patch that is going to be preparing people for the Reaper of Souls, because I think regardless of you buying the Reaper of Souls or not, you're still going to receive a patch that's going to give you at least, I believe, Loot 2.0. And at that point is when I actually want to get started playing again, because with Loot 2.0, the game basically becomes interesting again. You guys are wondering, well, why don't you play on the console? Because, to be completely honest, I just have a ton more friends that actually already own the game on PC, and I want to play with those guys. I realize that a lot of people have started playing Diablo 3 now because they finally have the console version, and there's never been a console version before, and I'm really happy. You guys have seen my first impressions on the console version. I am seriously happy that there's a ton of people now playing Diablo 3 on the console, and I'm really happy that they're getting this great experience. But like I said, me and a lot of my friends we're actually already playing Diablo 3 on the PC, and it's just like, look, I want to go back to the PC and play with my friends. That's pretty much what it boils down to. I mean, the main reason I stopped playing Diablo 3 is basically because of this. Because I was just playing Diablo 3 for gold and nothing else. In case you guys are wondering what the difficulty I'm playing in, it's medium. Because there's actually a big boost from medium to hard, and I was getting my ass kicked, so I just decided, let's just play medium. We're only going to be making a quick video anyways. I'm still going to be playing Diablo 3 console, at least until Loot 2.0 comes out on the PC. Currently, I'm also playing another game that I really can't talk about just yet because of an embargo. I mean, I just can't really talk about it, despite the fact that the game has actually already been out in the US, but it's not out in Europe yet, so I can't talk about it. But anyways, yeah, I'm also playing another game, and man, it's just this news. It just like took me completely by surprise. I was not expecting it, because here's the thing. I mean, the auction house system is implemented, right? And it's like it's a big deal for Blizzard to turn the tables on that one. So I'm surprised. I was just completely blown away. I'm still surprised. I'm still like thinking that this is some kind of a dream that I'm gonna at some point wake up from. Now, this is not all roses, of course. Like I said, a great deal of this most likely has actually to do with the console port and the way that they handled the console port because of not having an auction house system. So I think that maybe the PC Master Race should be a little bit thankful to people that play consoles, because there's a lot of people that are like, no, this game is made to be played on PC, and people are just selfish in that regard. Like, there's also currently some people apparently in the console world that don't want PC people to get GTA 5, and it's like, look, guys, just everybody in the gaming community just needs to grow the fuck up. I mean, seriously, just grow up, guys, okay? Everybody should have every game on every platform. I don't care what you say. Really, there's not a single argument that someone can make, like, oh no, but this con needs a killer app and this and that. Yeah. Look, my choice of a console should be a personal choice, and it should not leave me out of any games. But either way, let's get back into the topic of Diablo 3. As I was saying previously, they're probably going to be doing this pretty close to the launch window of Reaper of Souls. So what that means is, despite the fact that there's already been a lot of trading of items and the market is saturated with epics, legendaries, and all that stuff, anyone who was playing Diablo 2 at the time Lord of Destruction came around, you guys will know what's going to happen. It's going to be, what do they call it? The Whirlwind of Rust, the Storm of Rust, the Cyclone of Rust. I don't remember. It even had this animated GIF that they made on the on the old Mount Ariyat website, if you guys remember that, which was just like this whirlwind of items just getting thrown up in the air. Because, was it Rain of Rust? It could have been Rain of Rust. I really don't remember. But either way, it had like this little GIF with an animated GIF with a whirlwind of items just going away, because that's what's going to happen. All of those items that are in the market right now, they're going to be worthless. As a matter of fact, they've probably became worthless the minute that the expansion was announced, because the expansion is basically going to raise, I don't know if you call it the item level on Diablo 3 as well, but it's basically going to raise all of that stuff. All of the items that you're going to be able to get once Reaper of Souls comes out are going to be better than the stuff that you can get right now. And with Loot 2.0, a lot more players are going to be able to actually get their hands on it by playing the frickin' game, because that makes so much more sense, doesn't it? It's so much cooler. And so basically all of the items that the market is saturated with and all that stuff, it's basically the same as if there was a reset. Picture a World of Warcraft expansion. What happens? Like, your gear becomes almost useless when a new expansion comes out, unless you have like the best of the best of the best. And I think that Diablo 3, even if you do have the best of the best of the best, it's not gonna matter. I mean, all of those items that people currently have are going to become utter garbage once the new quality of items starts coming out. So it's basically gonna be a reset. It's gonna be a fresh start for Diablo. And right now, if things go the way that they're promising, that they actually go through with removing the auction house, that they go through with implementing Loot 2.0 properly, as opposed to having that gimped loot system that the PC version currently has. Because let's face it, it is a gimped loot system. Like I said, I've had all kinds of items that I would pick up. It would always be garbage. I've never once picked up a single piece of actual useful, meaningful loot. Like, I would get not even inches, like millimeter upgrades to the stuff that I had, which was friggin' pointless. Like, all of my major upgrades in Diablo 3 on the PC version were done through the auction house system, and that is exactly what killed the game for me. So I am once again excited about Diablo 3. I'm really, really excited. Like, I just wish, look, just kill the auction house right now. Give us Loot 2.0 right now. I'll begin playing right this instant. Even with all even with the saturated market, even with players that bought their gear and all that stuff, I don't care. I will start playing it right now. Just give me Loot 2.0 and friggin' no more real money or gold auction house. Get rid of all that crap and I'm good to go. I'm basically good to go. That's just the way it actually is. But until then, I'm still obviously not going to be that interested. I might just turn it back on to start thinking about builds and stuff that I want to do for my Barbarian, because the game does play differently from PC and consoles. But still, oh man, you could not have given me better news for the Diablo franchise at this point. Because, I mean, we're seeing Diablo franchise spread onto the consoles, which is great. Everybody in the consoles getting to experience the Diablo franchise. And now we see Blizzard doing some sort of attempt to actually make right on their PC fans, because there's a lot of disappointed people out there. And I think that this is really, really going to appease those people. And I think we're all going to still be having a blast at Diablo 3. And I'm actually surprised with Blizzard, because this is a company that I kind of lost my faith in them. Because, let's face it, a lot of their decisions in recent history have been questionable at best. But now they're coming out with Hearthstone, which I'm really having a blast with. I was not expecting to enjoy Hearthstone as much as I'm enjoying. Like, I'm actually going to just record every single arena that I make, because I want to make more arenas. I want to get more cards. Because I still don't have that many cards, and I want to just win as many of my cards as possible through Arena, which I've just been having a blast doing Arena. Like, despite the fact that my best score up until this point is like 3 wins, 3 losses, I'm still learning, but I'm having a blast with it, because it takes me back to my Magic the Gathering days. I used to be a really big Magic the Gathering player. The one thing that turned me off Magic the Gathering was Arcadian Masks, because the red color just became completely and utterly useless, and like everything in that expansion Like, I remember that me and a friend of mine, we won a box of boosters in the tournament, and we were just like, this is crap. This is utter crap that we've got here. Because the red cards were just worthless. There was not a single red card in the box of boosters. Okay, I'm talking about a big-ass box, chuck full of card boosters, and it's like on that whole box, there was not a single useful red card. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm done with that. But then we had Scrolls coming, and now we have Hearthstone, and Hearthstone is just like, I love it. And it hasn't really been getting as many views as I've expected, but look, it's just something that I love doing. So I hope that you guys can understand that I'm going to definitely keep doing that. It almost makes me want to go back to World of Warcraft. And this is probably the second video that I talk about this, but I still don't feel like I really want to go back to World of Warcraft that hard. And when I say this is the second video, you guys are probably going to be listening to me talk about this in a Dark Souls video that's going to be released in a bit here. But either way, man, that was pretty much the topics that I wanted to discuss on this video. It's just like Blizzard actually doing something that I'm capable of standing behind, and I don't know. At the end of the day, like I said, they obviously want to get their crowd back because they know that they've lost the respect of a lot of people when they did what they did with the real money. At least I think they know. I could be wrong, but I believe that Blizzard knows that they kind of messed up in that regard. If they don't know, they're a little bit more oblivious than I think. But I mean, let's face it, they're getting rid of it, and they flat out said that they realized that was pretty much breaking the game, which is important to me because just getting rid of it, just for the hell of getting rid of it, would actually serve no purpose because they wouldn't have learned anything. And it seems that they're actually saying, no, we're getting rid of it because of this, because it actually makes the Diablo 3, it breaks the Diablo 3 experience, and we realize that. And I'm just relieved because I've been shouting that from the rooftops, from the goddamn get-go. Go look at every single video that I've made of Diablo 3 before Diablo 3 came out. I was just saying, man, that real money auction house, that's a problem. I was not even so much against gold auction house, but even that was a problem as well. Like, it was just terrible. Diablo's economy is something that can't be managed by auction houses. Also, you guys probably want to be ready because when Reaper of Souls come out, I expect to see the Diablo servers tank. Pretty much. I believe that a lot of the people are not going to be able to play day one because I think there's going to be a crap ton of people just coming back to Diablo 3 in droves. I mean, that is what I'm predicting. I know that that's what I'm doing unless things change in between, but I am so excited about it right now. You guys have no idea. It is I mean, I'm so excited I can't stop talking about it, and it seems that I'm just saying the same thing over and over again, but I feel that a lot of you guys are probably going to share my passion in that regard. Either way, until then, we still have a lot of Hearthstone. Sorry, I realized that a lot of you guys criticize me for actually saying it like that, but we still have a lot of Hearthstone that we're going to be playing through, so we have that to keep us busy. And I'm actually happy about being excited about Blizzard products again because it's been a long time. I mean, it's been to the point where I remember that I've even said, look, Blizzard needs to actually just go bankrupt. I've said that, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Look, I've said that because they were making so many wrong decisions that I was just like, I don't even know. But right now, they're slowly winning me back, and definitely the Diablo 3 console was a step in the right direction because I feel that this remains a lot truer to the Diablo 3 experience than the current version that we have on the PC. And now they seem to kind of be going back to their roots with the PC version as well, making right by the PC fans who definitely deserve it because we've supported this franchise. I mean, let's face it, I have the console version right now, but I've started this franchise since Diablo 1. I played Diablo 1. Diablo 2 is still ranked as one of my top games of all time, only supplanted by Dark Souls. And it's like, but Dark Souls and Demon Souls, let's be honest, but Diablo 2 is still straight up in there, and Diablo 3 just wasn't there. And I'm looking forward to see if Blizzard can actually put Diablo 3 in that list of my top played games of all times. We shall see, because there's a lot of mechanics in Diablo 3 that I enjoy. not the least of which is the experimentation mechanic, the fact that you can pretty much respec your character at any point in time, assuming that you have the proper gear to do so. It is just awesome. It is just awesome in my opinion. So either way, I hope you guys are as excited as I am. If you're not, well, I'm sorry, but I mean, I have to support the stuff that I believe is right, and I believe that this particular move from Blizzard is right. And I know that a lot of people are going to come out and say, well, they're just doing it to get more money out of people. And yeah, you're right. I mean, they're a business. They need to get money out of people. That's the way these things work. But at least this time around, they're getting money out of people by doing something that I actually think is good for the damn thing, because they're already getting money out of people through the real money auction house. They get a cut of that. They're going to get a cut out of, they were receiving a cut out of the auction house. I mean, they are receiving a cut out of the auction house. And that is not going to be there. So they're actually going to lose some money. Are they going to make more money by selling the game? Yeah, sure. But at the end of the day, I think people are going to be winning quite a bit. And as you can see, here's another legendary. I can't wait to actually see this stuff fall down in the PC version for a goddamn change. Let's drop this. Pick this up. Mighty Belt. And as you can see, we've played 20-something minutes here. Picked up a legendary. I never picked up a legendary in all the hours that I've played of Diablo 3 on the PC, which admittedly maybe it wasn't that many. I mean, I still have quite a few decent hours on the PC version, but still. We got the Girdle of Giants, 14 strength, 4 attack speed, 29 armor, 5 maximum fury, 8 experience per kill, plus 116 from health and globes. Also, as you see, I also have the Wildwood sword there that actually I picked up with my druid, but I picked up another legendary item just before I started this recording. So, as you can see, you can actually get loot in this Diablo, and this is not even loot 2.0. This is like loot 1.5, they're calling it, or something like that. So, on the PC version, it's even going to be better and more adequate. I mean, I hope they don't push it too much in one direction, because obviously you don't want to like kill 10 monsters, legendary, kill 10 monsters, another legendary. But still, I mean, it's good to actually see legendaries dropping on a fairly regular basis. So if you're wondering about buying Diablo 3 for consoles, if you already have the PC version, you don't really have to, because on March 2014, you're actually going to have a decent PC version. However, if you don't have the PC version, or if you just want to play on console with friends, I still highly recommend the console version for you guys. For those of you who really just want to play it on the PC, seems that all you have to do is really wait until March 14th, and then you can actually get started playing a proper Diablo 3 experience. As per usual, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments section below. I'm going to try and leave links in the description to the video that the developers made and all that jazz. And leave me your feedback, comments, all that kinds of good stuff. Are you guys excited? Would you guys like to see me cover some more Diablo 3 when it actually becomes a proper game in March 2014, and obviously be covering the Reaper of Souls, playing the that Paladin class, because let's face it, you guys know that I really enjoy those melee classes, and currently there's only 2 melee classes. We got the Barbarian as well as the Monk. I wonder if they're only going to do 1 class for the Reaper of Souls. I'm not sure if that's been confirmed or not, because in Lord of Destruction, we had +1 act, +2 classes. So maybe, just maybe, Blizzard is also working on another class for the Reaper of Souls. That's definitely a possibility. How about a Necromancer, Blizzard? Because I miss my Diablo 2 Necromancer. I love just summoning a crap ton of minions and walking around with a crap ton of minions throughout the game. However, the problem is that in Diablo 3, those minions are going to take up a lot of space, so either you remove the collision or I don't know. But either way, we've started by talking about how the Diablo 3 auction house is going to go away, and now we're hypothesizing about necromancers coming to the expansion of Diablo 3. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I will definitely see you guys in the next one, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am for finding out about this. And I'm even going to leap for joy! Leap for joy, goddammit! Thank you very much for watching. See you guys in the next one.